you use your time wisely, you know, use your youth. Instead of going to those parties and, you know, going to the movie theaters and like just going on vacations and stuff like that, you'll have to sacrifice and say no to those things for some time and spend time at your house, spend time in your room. You know, you're not watching like Netflix, you're not watching this, you're not wasting time. There's so many things that can waste your time these days. And sorry, not waste, more spend your time, because it's not wasting it. If you're having a good time, it's good for you, you know. But again, if you want to be that person, if you want to make history, if you got that ambition, if you're born with that little spark, you know, that little firecracker that is like, I want to do that, then you got to put the time. You've got to make the discipline and make that a priority, because if not, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I love that. And also pulling the trigger, right? Because it's easy to think like, I want to do it, I want to do it. But one, it's actually showing up to the practice room or spending time on Pro Tools or working on your craft. But then it's also like showing up for those opportunities, you know?
Of course, man. Like, you gotta be there, bro. You gotta be out there. That's why social media is so important. You gotta go to events. You gotta network, you know? So those are like things that you could, there's gonna be so many awkward moments, and it's just gonna feel like you want to kill yourself. Like, you know, going to like a little event, you know, where you gotta come up to a big guy, you know, big shot, and you gotta be like, hey, my name is Tony, you know, like, and then they look at you and they're like, and they look back, you know, like, who are you, you know?
Yeah.
Those are the moments that you're gonna be like, why am I even doing this? But you're gonna be like, you know, one day you're gonna turn around and you're gonna be like, can't believe I just did that to you, you know? That's happened to me so many times. You have no idea. Like, people that I knocked on their door, like trying to get to them, no attention, you know what? And then times come around, they're knocking my door, you know? And it's like, you see what I mean? Like, and I don't judge them, because that's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's all meant to be.
Yeah.
It's all meant to be.
But what I love about you, though, is instead of just waiting for an opportunity or thinking like it'll come at some point, you were like, I'm just gonna do it myself. Like, oh, I can't find a bandmate, I don't have any auditions. Like, I'll just be the guy who's auditioning other people. I think that's such a great thing that people can take away from this podcast, is that you do not need permission to do it. Like, why should you ask for someone's permission? Like, just do it. Like, I didn't ask anyone's permission to do this podcast, you know?
Yeah. You know what I'm actually gonna do? You just give me an idea, because what you're saying is so true. It's like, you like, for example, when I started my own band, we were terrible. It was the worst band ever. And like, but we were a band, you know? So it was like, and you know what? I didn't compare myself to the best band. I just compared myself to myself, and that's it, you know? And it was what it was. And my first demos, the first little CDs that I would go out and knock on people's doors and show them, you know, my artwork, my music, my recording, my lyrics, my arrangements were literally cringe city. Like, it was just a cringe. I look at it right now and it's just cringe. Like, I can't even see it. Like, it just kills me. So I'm actually gonna do the Tony Succar cringe show, like on my YouTube channel, like a series of cringe, and just go to all my old stuff and say how bad it was and what the process was like and where I actually started, because I will give people a like sort of a perspective as to where I come from, because now they see me all Grammys, you know, and I'll start off like my Grammys and all this, my latest music, and like, you know, Sheila E. and, you know, John Cicada and like Mark Anthony, like India, and all these huge things that I'm doing. And then all of a sudden just do like a rewind, and I'm there in my bedroom, my old bedroom where I used to do my music, and I'll come out and I'll show you my artwork for my first CD that looks horrible, you know, and I'm like, this is where I started, and boom, and start playing it and just start listening to it. And I'll be like, this is the worst stuff. And I'll just tell how many things are wrong with the music, how bad it sounds. This is terrible. I can't believe I came out with it. But that will inspire people to be like, you know what? I got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Don't be afraid to start.
Absolutely. Well, make sure you credit me for that idea.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I'll have you as my guest, the first, what is it? My cringe guest, you know? It's gonna be cringe, man. You're gonna be dying there.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait, because I know exactly what that's like. I know exactly what that's like to be there and watch it and be like, oh my God. Like, it's probably a good thing that when I was playing in open mic nights, like it was like flip phones and the cameras were so shit. So you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to actually tell what I was playing, probably for the best reasons,
Exactly.
But I love that. I love that idea of, because like you'll probably know as well, so many like, well-to-do people and famous people and people who have done really well for themselves will say like, oh, if I can do it, anyone can do it. But then it's like they're already like up here and you didn't see the process down here. Whereas what I love about that idea is that you will show people, be like, it actually was me doing that,
Yeah.
doing that cringy shit. And now look at me now. So people are like, it's so much more believable because it's authentic.
Yes. It's very authentic, man. And that, I think that's a very good thing that I should do. I mean, I've shown everybody what my process is like and what I've gone through now, but um man, and I got so much great footage, bro, like of when I was doing this stuff, like old school tapes, this was like on VCR, bro. It's just like, recording like handheld, dude. I'm gonna release that stuff, bro, because I think people will get a crazy kick out of it, dude.
Also, it's mega unique to like
Yes.
to put yourself out there like that. I think when people get to your stature, Grammys, Sheila E, all that stuff, then they kind of want to disassociate from all of that other shit, that got them there. Because I don't know, maybe it's like a complex of like, I don't want people to think I'm shit or something, so I think people then tend to be like, not show or post anything before they hit that level.
Yeah.
So I think this could be mega unique.
I'm telling you, man, this is a really good idea. And I just want to inspire people, bro. And I want them, to feel what? Feel confidence in themselves. I want them to feel confidence. I want them to feel like it's all possible, because a lot of times people, and that's the thing with social media, bro. I mean, it's great and everything, but at the same time, it's intimidating because you see all these people like million views, million followers, and they're so good and they're so talented and so genius. Like Jacob Collier, dude, like freaking super perfect pitch. Charlie Puth, like, he hears like a little screech sound in the street and he's like, oh, that's an A sharp, and it goes viral and people are like, oh my God, Charlie Puth is like the best. And it's like, I get it, bro, but I'm gonna show you like the real stuff, like when you're beginning and because those are all right. You're ultra talented people. I get it, but there's ultra successful people that are not ultra talented, but that are hardworking, and they came from somewhere.
I cannot agree more. And especially because like what it'll do for you is it'll bridge that relatability gap. So like from me to Jacob Collier, I've been playing drums for 15 years. And even I am like, I have no idea how he like puts together these arrangements. It's absolutely mind blowing. And I don't know where he came from. So I wouldn't have seen the earlier, probably 50 takes that probably weren't that great. Or when he was younger, the crap that he was trying to produce. Whereas what it'll do is it'll just like, from someone listening to like you, it'll bridge that gap, because it'll be like, well, he actually wasn't that great, and now he's great.
Exactly.
So it shows that work ethic actually really does have real life consequences, and it pays off.
Exactly. And that's the meaning behind the Cringe show. Tony Succar.
So, Tony Succar's Cringe Fest.
Yes. Tony Succar's Cringe Fest. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. I like it.
I think people are gonna love it.
Yeah, and I think I'll probably invite other people to show their cringe stuff too, man. It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
this could now be a whole show based on people's early cringy shit that they were posting.
Yeah, dude.
After this, I'll send you Ed Sheeran. I don't know if you saw it. He a few years ago, he was on a show in the UK called the Graham Norton Show, and he actually showed on live TV a voice note of when he was like 13 trying to sing a song, and it was fucking terrible.
No,
it was. I'll send it to you after this. It was so awful, and everyone was like laughing at him and stuff. And he was like, "It's the same thing." He was like, "It just shows. You just work really hard,
Super interesting, bro. That's crazy.
So
I want to hear that.
Maybe you can have Ed Sheeran on your show, and then he can show that clip.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I got some bad stuff though, bro. I don't think anybody can outbeat my bad stuff.
Maybe it can be like a thing of like, can you beat me?
Yeah, I know. Can you do anything worse? Like, can you be more cringe? Like, can you be more cringe than this? Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's gonna take off on its own.
Oh my God, bro, this is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you know what? I'll sell my cringe as NFTs, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, who wants to own this cringe thing?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's a huge idea, bro.
There you
Yo,
go.
cringe NFTs, bro. Hell
There you
yeah.
go. Tony Succar's cringe
Yeah.
NFTs.com.
Fuck off. I love that.
Oh, you're gonna win a fortune.
Oh, it's gonna be funny, bro. It's gonna be hilarious.